In a historic settlement, a gun maker has agreed to pay for its role in the Sandy Hook school massacre. A lone gunman killed 20 children and 6 adults in 2012. The families of 9 of the victims agreed to a $73 million settlement with Remington Arms. The agreement requires Remington to release internal documents showing how it marketed the AR-15 style rifle used in the shootings. Nikki Battiste spoke to the families involved in the lawsuit. Nikki, good morning.
Nate, good morning. The families of the victims told me they know a settlement will never ease their pain, but they do hope it sends a message to gun makers and the insurance companies backing them that the loss and grief they have endured should never happen to another family.
It's not going to stop gun manufacturers. It's not going to stop the sale of firearms, but it's going to ensure that at least they're done with responsibility, with accountability, and with safety in mind.
Nicole Hockley and the families of 8 other Sandy Hook victims have spent the last 7 years fighting a battle no one thought they would win. Nicole's son Dylan would be 15 years old this year. He was one of the 20 children and 6 adults murdered at Sandy Hook Elementary School December 14, 2012. The fight against Remington Arms, the gun manufacturer that made the AR-15 used in the attack, was a monumental undertaking, in part because of a 2005 law that protects gun manufacturers from litigation.
Once we started seeing the marketing material, that was a big eye-opener.
Attorneys representing the families argued that Remington deliberately marketed the AR-15 to troubled young men through placement in violent video games and advertisements like this one that says, "Consider your man card reissued."
I know that the headlines today are going to be a lot about the $73 million. That is just not really on my radar. It's more about the process of what we can now do with what we've discovered and how we can share that to everyone else.
Hockley, like so many of the parents, wants her son to be remembered beyond the tragedy.
What do you hope his legacy will be?
I want him to be remembered as a beautiful 6-year-old boy who helped create change for others. I don't want people to ever forget his name, his gorgeous eyes, his smile, and I want his voice to be part of creating that safer future.
In this case, the lawyers for the Sandy Hook families worked around that federal law that protects gun makers by arguing that Remington's marketing violated a specific Connecticut consumer law. A similar law is on the books here in New York. In a statement last night, President Biden called on Congress to repeal the 2005 federal law. Remington went bankrupt in 2020 and has in the past denied allegations against the company. We tried reaching out to Remington, but have not heard back.
That specific Connecticut law is a big reason why this was successful in the state of Connecticut. It may not be a model for everywhere, although the argument can certainly be made. I can't get over the fact that these kids would have been 15, 16 years old right now. It's just absolute tragedy.
Gut-wrenching.
Nikki, thank you very much.